Hello everybody, this is your boy Xbox David coming at you from Two Old Dudes Gaming, bringing you my Sork tank, the Elemental Thunderer. Now this tank is pretty much a pug group. You're going to run your daily trials, or not daily trials, your daily pledges. It'll do all vet dungeons. It's more of a selfish build tank. It's more to have fun with, gear up with your friends, go play. You're not going to try to sit there and do speed runs or anything, because you're not going to be optimal and help your tank or your team out as best as you can, but it's fun. You know, you always have your one or several characters that you just want to have fun with, try different builds and play the game just to enjoy it. And that's what this is. It's an Imperial Sork tank. Now the way I created it is it's going to be pretty balanced once I eat food. Now I do run tri-stat food all the time, so it's going to increase my magicka, my health, and my stamina. It is going to have me at 35,000 health, 18,000 magicka, 21,000 stamina. My physical, spell, and resistance are both 25 and 25 before any buffs, so you already know you will be over the armor cap, so you have nothing to worry about. I run the Atriot for magic recovery, so that's always a good thing. And then I have Bound Aegis, which is always going to help boost my armor by 1320 minor protection. So my ultimate on my front bar is my Shield Discipline. It's the Sword and Board ultimate. It's great. All your one-handed Sword and Board abilities are free while it's active. So you pop it, you taunt, deep slash, charge, whatever you want. As long as it's active, your skills are free. Then Ransack is my next skill that I use. It's the taunt. It's the opposite. It's the other morph for Pierce Armor. It's going to give me minor protection, reducing damage taken by 8% for 15 seconds. And it's going to only affect their physical resistance by 5280 instead of the physical and magicka. But a lot of people run drain elements, so there's your spell penetration. So Ransack is what I'm using now. Next is Heroic Slash. You're going to hit one enemy. You're going to inflict them with minor maim, reducing their damage done by 15% for 12 seconds. You gain minor heroism, granting you one ultimate every 1.5 seconds for 12 seconds. So that's lovely fast ultimate gen. And you're a Sork, so your ultimates cost less. So this is just going to help you get to your ultimates faster, so you can fire them off as much as you can to help your team. Next skill I use is Bone Surge. And you're pretty much just going to, it's your damage shield. You're going to surround it. It does almost 10.8k damage shield. It also has a synergy where your allies can synergize off of it, giving them a damage shield, 30% of their health. And you get minor vitality, increasing healing received done by 30%. So it has a lot of abilities in that one skill. So it's great to have. Bound Aegis is my next skill. You've seen it on my character screen. I'm pretty much going to protect myself when I activate it to reduce blocking mitigation by 40%. But while slotted, you gain max magic up by 8%, or increasing it by 8%. And you gain minor resolve, reducing physical and spell resistance by 1320. Then my heal is Dark Conversion. I use the stamina more, so when I cast it, I'm going to get my magicka back. And I'm going to heal myself for health. You can use Echoing Vigor. I have that too if you want to use Vigor. You can. The Sorks do have a great skill that helps you heal as well. I use Silver Leash, pretty much chains. You pull everybody in, and that's what you need it for. Makes it better, makes you a better tank. You don't have to wear Swarm Mother. I use Critical Surge. Pretty much it's your damage buff for your spell and physical, and it's going to increase that both by 20% for 33 seconds. But while active, critical damage heals you for 3729 health. This effect can occur once every 1 second. So your dot goes and it ticks. all those crits are going to heal you. So that's great. Good way to sustain, keep alive, and heal yourself. Plus you're Imperial, so you also have a passive that grants you a little bit of healing, and Magicka too. So all in all, good survivability on the build. Now this is my flex slot. Right now I'm just leveling up Circle of Protection. Trying to get that to morph it. But Circle of Protection is really good. Gives you minor protection and minor endurance, reducing your damage taken by 8%, increasing your stamina recovery by 10%. Now you already get minor protection from Ransack, but it does give you stamina recovery. Boundless Storm, you're going to surround yourself in lightning, looking like Thor Ragnarok. And you're going to get, this is your damage buff, so it's going to increase your physical and spell resistance by 5280. Now it also is going to grant you Major Expedition. Not only is it a damage buff, it's an AoE damage skill as well. So it's damaging all the enemies around you. If it crits, you heal from that too. And you move a little bit faster. Well, 30% faster. So you're still moving. It's helping you move out of the way, do your damage, get yourself better into position. Next is, of course, Elemental Frost. Well, Elemental Blockade, pretty much. I will be running a Lightning Staff once I pick it up for this build. But I only had the Ice Staff. And I've been using the Ice Staff. And it's great because it's going to chill your enemy and it's going to snare them. And you're going to sit there and do frost damage while you're at it. So it's great. And it could crit. It heals you as well. Another AoE that's going to crit and heal you while Crit Surge is active. Then my ultimate in the back bar is Warhorn. And that's pretty much, you're going to increase you and your group's max Magicka and stamina by 10% for 27 seconds. I have every skill on the first two trees of my class abilities. Stormcalling, I have all the passives and some skills, because sometimes I use Liquid Lightning, call it down, instead of Circle of Protection, so I could do more AoE damage, which will also help you heal when that crits too. I have all the Sword and Board abilities and passive, because your main hand is going to be Sword and Board and you need it. Then I have all the Destro abilities and passives. Good thing about having an Ice Staff, you heavy attack, it gives you a shield, and you taunt. And when you block, you use Magicka instead of stamina. But to fit the character build, I need a Lightning Staff. I don't use light armor. I use the first three passives and medium, and all of heavy. Then I use Fighters Guild, Intimidating Presence, Skill Tracker, and then the one that increases your ultimate regen for killing Daedra, Undead, and Werewolf. Undaunted, I got the passives, because when you synergize, that benefits you, and then when you have a 1 of each armor set, so if you ran a 5-1-1, you're going to get 6% bonus increase to all your stats. I do have Echoing Vigor, and then I am an Imperial. Max 2000 max health, 2000 max stamina, and your passive that reduces all your costs by 3%. When you deal direct damage, you heal yourself for 376, restore 333 Magicka and stamina. So it's great on sustain, great on healing potential, great on staying alive. Next that I run is Thunderbug. I use Decisive to gain ultimate even faster. The shield should be sturdy. I will transmute it when I have the time or the resources to dedicate it to this tank. Now I have max armor, 123 spell damage, and while you take physical damage, you just shoot an AoE of lightning out around from you, dealing shock damage in a 5-meter radius, and it could occur every 3 seconds. You know, Thunderbug is the physical one. Stormmaster, I believe, is the range one. So when you get hit with a range attack, it does the same thing. So you could use that one instead of Thunderbug if you would like. I believe it is Stormmaster. Now the next set I am running is Bloodspawn. stamina recovery, and when you take damage, it will proc and give you 6,000 health or something, or resistance. Now the set after that I'm using is Eternal Yokita, and the Eternal Yokita is an amazing set. Gives you minor Aegis, max or healing taken, 4% for both of those, health, and then when you drop below a certain percent, it's going to heal you for 13,797 health. Kind of like your oh shit, damn, I'm about to die, I drop below health, boom, boom, you got a 14k heal. Then you drop Dark Deal, heal yourself up, and you're good to go. My champion points: 56 into Ironclad, 20 into Spell Shield, 23 to the Thick Skin, 56 into Elemental and Hardy, 19 into Recovery, 21 into Heavy Armor Focus, 19 into Expert Defender to reduce your damage from light attacks, 20 into Warlord, 56 into Tenacity, Arcanist, and 19 into 64 into Mooncalf, 81 into Spell Ward, 18 into Tumbling, 64 into Blessed, helps you with those heals, increases all your healing abilities, 40 into Elfborn, increases your crit, healing, and crit damage, Spell Erosion, 40 into Thaumaturge, 40 into Precise Strikes, 28 into Piercing, 37 into Mighty. And that is pretty much what I run. I've been having a lot of fun with it, just doing vet dungeons, DLC dungeons, and standard base game dungeons. And this is what you'll look like when you're fully buffed. Now, this is your boy Xbox David coming at you from Two Old Dudes Gaming. You guys have a good day. Peace.